we are live. I'm going to tag us and share us. If you are watching this part of my tutorial today, you're most likely watching the replay. So if you would leave a little comment, hashtag replay, I would know that you were here, and I would appreciate it so much. I appreciate everyone. I'm sorry, I can't talk and type and talk at the same time. Hi, Laura, how are you? I appreciate everyone who follows my page. You guys know, happy Monday, Laura. You guys know that Facebook is being Facebook, and it is automatically unfollowing, having us unfollow a lot of the pages that we follow. So I sure would appreciate you checking to see if you're following me still. And if not, go ahead and click on that little follow button at the top of my page. All right, shared us out and tagged us. Hi, Heidi, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know what Facebook's doing. A lot of people couldn't find the lives today. A lot of people are commenting that, oh my gosh, I've been following you for 2 years, and I went and checked and I'm not following you anymore. I don't know what they're doing, you guys. I don't know what their end game is. I have glitter all over my desk. I say that all the time. I'm not sure how that happens, guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. I am the glitter queen. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Again, welcome in, everyone. As you come on over, I know Lydia and Raquel were just finishing, so as everyone comes on over, say hi, so I know you're here. Doing great, Heidi. I hope you are too. And my guest for the month of November, sweet Amy Lindbergh from Crafting Amy Girl, had surgery. She had a knee replacement. That's Bailey, you guys. She's right there. She had a knee replacement surgery 4 days ago. And I told her, I says, well, I certainly could understand if you can't come live with me on Monday. She's like, no, I'll be fine. I'll be there. They're sending me home with pain meds. I'm like, okay, I'm going to check with you Monday morning though, just to double check. And I checked with her this morning and no. I says, girl, you need to rest and relax, listen to your body, take a nap and sleep and let your body heal and recover. Hi, Tina, how are you? Waiting for my happy mail. Can't wait. All right, guys, so this month, Amy and I were inspired by Nutcrackers. The past 3 weeks, I worked on that cutie patootie, the wooden nutcracker that I decoupaged, and at the end, I added rhinestones and sparkle tape ribbon, and I don't even remember. Oh, a little cotton candy colored ball at the top of his head, and diamond dust, and all the things, guys, all the things. Hi, Marianne, how are you? So I brought him to the store in town that sells my stuff, because you guys, it's that time of year. People are out and about looking for things to decorate their house with and looking for gifts. So as soon as I finished him, I brought him to this store in town. But to finish out the month, I still wanted to do Nutcrackers. And I mean, next month I might work on Nutcracker stuff too, guys. I love Nutcrackers. I love Nutcrackers. Oh, okay, good. Yay. I'm excited, Tina. I'm excited. I ordered a couple of handmade goodies from my friend Tina, and they shipped. Oh, thank you. Mary, I do have to admit, it's not really PJs. It could be, I guess. It's just a Nutcracker sweatshirt, and then I have my fluffy bell-bottom sweatpants on. It's not really PJs. It could be, though. It could, I mean, The places where I got them from online didn't market them as PJs, but you could wear them as PJs. It's really comfortable, and it's like a little bit fleecy on the inside, so it's very soft. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Nina. Welcome in, everyone. How's everyone doing? You guys, T-minus 3 days until Thanksgiving. Who's ready? Not me. What's everyone doing? So I didn't even tell you. I got this new Nutcracker set from my friend Juliana. I'm in her private group, and she sells her custom cutters to people in her private group. And this just came the other day, and I was super excited to take it out and give it a try and play with it. So we're gonna make a Nutcracker. Thank you. It's a little sweatshirt and little sweatpants. It could be PJs, I guess. If you wanted to wear it as PJs, you definitely could. You definitely could. So, so what was I saying? Okay, who's ready for Thanksgiving? Who is cooking? Who is traveling? There was a little air bubble there, so I'm going to turn that to the back. Hi, Dana. How are you? Hi, Angie Squishy. Hi, Angie Squishy. Angie calls me Squishy because she says that my voice sounds like Minnie Mouse. And I'm okay with that because my husband says the same thing, guys. He says the same thing. There's a little piece of fuzz right there. I'm going to try to get it out. It's moving. It's moving. How does that happen, guys? How does that happen? Oh, I got it out. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Let's run this over that again to kind of smooth it out. So off camera, while I was watching the ladies before me, I took some of the base pieces of the cookie cutter set and made the base of the Nutcracker. So I cut his head, his crown part out, and then his face part out, and then his hair part out in cookie dough, colored foam clay, pieced all the pieces together. And mine is gonna be a cookie, so that's the cookie base. Marianne, ready to cook a big Southern Thanksgiving meal? Me too, Marianne. Mine is gonna be for 2 people, me and my husband, but I'm doing all my husband's smoking a turkey, and I'm making all the sides that we love. And him and I are gonna, he'll probably have a whiskey. He likes, his latest obsession is salted caramel bourbon, and he puts it in with cream soda. So he'll make himself that. I'll pour me a glass of wine. Oh, it's cute, right, Angie? We're gonna enjoy ourselves and just have a quiet day, the 2 of us at home, because my youngest son is celebrating the day with his wife's family on Thanksgiving. And then my oldest son he's the one that just had the baby. They're staying home, and her mom is still there. So they're celebrating the day themselves. Thank you, Alyssa. It's a little sweatshirt. We could call it PJs today. And then my husband and I and Bailey are gonna put ourselves in the car with some sides and salads and desserts, and I'm gonna do a charcuterie board Saturday, and we're going to my youngest son's house on Saturday, and my oldest one is coming over there. So we're having our big Marcinkowitz Thanksgiving on Saturday. So we get to do Thanksgiving 2 days. Yay, like fresh. Like I'm gonna cook on Thursday and we're gonna eat it, and then they all are gonna cook on Saturday and then we're gonna eat it. So I get to have 2 Thanksgiving dinners and then leftovers. Oh, Angie, if we lived closer, girl, we could have like done it together. Had couples Friendsgiving. If we lived closer. We live close, but probably not close enough to just hop in the car and do Thanksgiving together. But how fun would that have been? That would have been so fun. All right, so let me concentrate on what I'm supposed to be doing, guys. All right, I have the cookie cutter pieces oiled heavily with spray Pam oil on a cookie sheet with parchment paper, because you guys know most often when these cookie cutters are brand new, you two done? Yeah. Okay. So, hi, Leanne. How are you? Your little guy's coming so cute, and I love aqua and red and white together. So awesome, right, Angie? Well, you know, let's not count it out. Maybe one of these days. One of these days. Where if I had a guess, because I used to do shows in Atlanta all the time with Paper Sweeties. I don't know where you are in Georgia, but it's probably like 5 to 6 hours. Kind of a little too far to just hop in the car for dinner, but we could always plan it ahead of time. Sometimes friends holidays are more fun because it's just fun, not family drama stuff. I'm hearing a lot of to Florida a year ago, Indianapolis. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, my kids only live 2 hours away. Carly, how are you? I would do a heart shape, but my hands. So pretend I'm sending you a heart. All right, so let's cut the top of his little crown out with some of this green. That's the only thing, guys. When the cutters are new, Carly can attest to this fact, because I remember watching you. You were using a new cutter set. It was a large cutter set. Halloween time, I forget what, a bat maybe, and it was new. And we watched you oil it and cut it about 4 or 5 times. The more you oil them, it seems, and cut with them, and then oil them and cut with them, the better they're going to cooperate for you, which is weird. You would think you could just oil them once and they would be good to go. But I have found with the brand new cutters, hot off the press, sometimes they might have some residue or something. I don't know, guys. But the more you oil them, so like I said, this is brand new, first time out of the bag. I sprayed all the pieces with Pam spray, and then I heated up in my microwave some of my coconut oil, and I'm spreading just a little bit of coconut. Right, Carly, right? Yeah. See, Carly says the same. And then I'm gonna, I wiped the oil off my hands with a baby wipe, and now I'm kind of drying my hands off, because if your hands are wet from the baby wipe, it tends to make your clay sticky when you are picking it up and smoothing the edges down. So, right, I'm gonna put a tiny bit of oil on my finger to help me smooth down these edges of this crown. Now this is my good layer, not the cookie base layer. So I am going to kind of take my time, smooth all the raggedy edges down and make it look nice. The bottom layer, you know, I smoothed the edges down, but I wasn't too overly concerned about it. This is the top layer, so we want it to look all pretty. We want it to look pretty and all the things, right, guys? Carly, are you cooking? Filament is porous. Yes, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, these are my 4 crafting only cutters, so I don't mind oiling these puppies up. All right, so there's the little crown. Let's bring our cookie base back, and then we're gonna very carefully, yes, and clay, yeah, exactly, Carly. That's why I feel like it works better. The more you oil it and use it, with any new cutters, I get like a minimum. I feel like the 5th time that you oil it and cut it is finally when it works good and just slips right out and cooperates. All right, so I am going to layer this on top. And also, guys, too, you guys know this, that by making the cookie color base and then layering my colored layer on top, it's gonna give it more of a thickness, and it will dry nicer and it won't curl. Sometimes when you have a large item like this, if you did it just with the one layer, in my instances, guys, that will tend to curl. Like you guys have seen me make those large ice cream trucks like over the summer, and they came out so cute, and then as they were drying they curled a little because I only did them one layer. So learn from my mistake. All right, so there's that layer, super cute. All right, next let's go ahead and do his face. So the face I want, I like doing my Nutcracker faces with this French vanilla color. Hi, Nikki B. How are you? Nikki, I ordered that cute little ornament. Well, it's the Santa body ornament, but I'm going to make a snowman like Nikki made in her private group. I'm going to make a Candyland snowman. So when I take all of my Christmas down, I'm going to make a Candyland snowman. So I ordered it, and I ordered the styrofoam head, and then I had to get to 50 for the free shipping. So I ordered a cute metal Candyland Nutcracker on stakes that I could stick out in my yard. Super cute. Hi, Sam. How are you? Hi, Lydia. Hi, Maricela. There's my sweet buddy, Maricela. I'm just going to say that there may or may not be some happy mail heading your way in a couple of days. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Marcella was so sweet. She went out of her way to go to Five Below, and she got me that pink tree that I loved. So, I have to return the favor. Hold it, hold it, hold it, they. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Penny. Hi, Linda. All right, so let's go ahead and give this another little... Just smooth out any creases. Let's flip it over and do the same on this side. All right, this is the color I like doing I like my Nutcrackers faces. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Beth. Hi, Linda. Hi, Barbara. All of my friends are here today. I'm so excited. All right, here's the face part with his little beard. And you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. See how shiny it is? Like I said, I put it on a cookie sheet with parchment paper, and I sprayed this thing. Nikki, me too. Me too. We'll see. I have an idea in my head. Hopefully, sometimes you have the idea in your head, and then it may or may not translate. I have the idea in my head. I want to make him a winter Candyland snowman. So I have enough Christmas stuff, guys. I have enough Christmas stuff for like the rest of my life. But when I take all my Christmas stuff down, I get really depressed because, thank you, Jan. They're actually not jammies. It's just a sweatshirt and my bell leg sweatpants. But it could be jammies. It's super comfy, so we'll call it jammies. We'll call it jammies, okay? But I totally could throw my flip-flops on and walk out of the house wearing this, and I would feel perfectly fine. Although, guys, I know some people wear their jammies like out to stores and stuff with slippers. I mean, how gross is that, though? Wearing your slippers, are those your like indoor slippers too? That you wear walking around the Walmart, in the Walmart parking lot? Ugh! And then you, I hope they don't wear them in their house after that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel some kind of a way. But yeah. A lot of people just wear their pajamas out and about. I would be mortified. Like, what if you got in a little car accident? Right, Angie? Ew. Ew. What if you got in a little car accident and you had to step out of your car and be on the side of the road with all these cars passing you? And like, how everyone rubbernecks and you were in your pajamas. I mean, anything goes these days, I guess. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but I guess I'm old school. When I leave the house, I feel like I have to put like appropriate clothes on. Guys, I'm old school. And I don't wear my slippers out of the house. I wore them to Fake Bakers Gone Wild, these ones, on pajama day, these slippers. But I wore my flip-flops from my room to the elevator and all the way down. And when I got to the conference room, I changed my shoes and put my slippers on. I mean, all right, so here's his little face and his little beard. Super cute, super cute. I know, Marisol, I know I didn't have to do that. You didn't have to go and get me that tree either, but you did. But you did. All right, so we're gonna layer his little face. We're gonna line it up. It's like a little puzzle. We're gonna line it up nice. Right on top. I'm not worried that there's a little separation right there because there's more pieces that are gonna go on top of this for his little hat. So when Juliana was creating this cutter set, she kind of thought of everything. So I made sure on my bottom that all my pieces connected, and I used tacky glue to make sure they wouldn't split apart. But on my top, that, you see, it's separated a little. That doesn't bother me because there's 2 more pieces that are gonna go on top of this. All right, so next, I went ahead off camera and cut, no, we don't either, Marianne. We take our shoes off in the garage and that's where they stay. We don't wear yucky shoes. Right, Maureen, yeah, me too. They'd be like, look at that old lady, oh my God. She's in her pajamas. She thinks she's cool, but she's not. She just looks stupid. I cut all of my white pieces out off camera so we could just together do the fun part of kind of putting it together. But I did want to show you how you cut some of the pieces. So here's the 2 little hair pieces, okay? One for on one side, one for on the other side. Super cute. And then I am going to do the Shelby hair technique. You take your pokey tool, and when Juliana made hers, she uses puffy paint a lot. She used puffy paint to make swirls to make it look like hair. I don't always have great success, you guys, with puffy paint. Sometimes it cooperates and sometimes it doesn't. So putting a little water on top of this, just so it doesn't drag. I want it to go through smooth, and I'm just gonna put some hairlines in. That came out good, guys. That came out, I got quiet while I was doing it. I had to concentrate for a second. I had to concentrate for a second. I'll hold it up so you guys can see. It looks cute. It looks so cute, guys. And, you know, like Shelby says, you just have to commit. You have to put the water on the tool and put the water on the clay and then commit. Don't hesitate. If you hesitate, that's when it'll tend to want to drag. So, all right, and we're gonna layer this. Let me bring this back over so you guys can see what I'm doing. We're gonna layer this on top of, you know what, guys? I'm gonna add a little bit of water right here. So when I add my next layer of clay, it'll bite, it'll stick. All right, you wanna get your placement, because once you stick it down, guys, it's gonna be stuck. You're not gonna be able to lift it back off and play with it. Once you stick it down, gonna be stuck. I will lift this up and show you. I'm lightly finger pressing it. So stinking cute, guys. Cute. All right, let's do the other side with the other piece. Same way, just like we did. And get my little pokey tool. It's from my paper crafting days, guys. Piercing tool. Came with a piercing mat and hey, Carlene, welcome. How are you? Add a little water on top, a little bit. I mean, you don't want to put too much, guys, because you don't want to make it gloopy. And then we're going to do the exact same thing we did for the other side. I'm going to go in my biggest area first and just make some hair marks down. Super cute. So cute. So cute. And it's that simple and quick and easy. All right, we'll bring him back over. Get a little bit of water on my brush again. And just right where that French vanilla face is, I'm adding a little bit of water so when we put this down, it'll grip. Stick it right up in there. Cute, cute, cute. So when I sit down tonight, guys, yeah, I could talk again. I guess I can't talk when I'm attaching clay to clay. That looks so cute, you guys. So cute, so cute. And for those of you that are not in Juliana's group, I'm sure you can just Google a Nutcracker cookie cutter, Nutcracker face cookie cutter, and you probably could find one on Amazon or go to Etsy. Check Etsy, you maybe could find one there. All right, so the next, I'm looking at a little sample. Next, let's finish the crown, the hat, and then after I place them, that'll give me my placement for my eyebrows and eyes and all of the things, guys. All right, so next, I wanted to do the hat in this cotton candy. Let's do the hat in this cotton candy. So I'm going to sit down when I finish my live today. I'm going to pull all my cookbooks out. I'm going to get my menu of what I want to do for us on Thursday, obviously. Curious to see what are your favorites, guys. But obviously my husband's going to smoke a turkey. First time. He's going to try. Super excited because I love smoked meat, anything. And then I do mashed potatoes, and I do them, guys. I cook the potatoes down, and then I put in a whole chunk of the Boursin garlic cheese spread, and then sour cream and butter and salt and pepper. So healthy, guys. So healthy. My husband likes corn, so we'll do corn. I like green beans, so we'll do green beans. I do two kinds of relish. My husband likes the fancy one where you open the can and dump it out, and it's just the one solid block of gel cranberry sauce. He likes that fancy one. I have a yummy recipe that I got years and years and years ago for cranberry relish. That is whole cranberries, oranges, celery, sugar, orange extract, and walnuts. And you pulse all that up in a food processor. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so yummy, so yummy. All right, next we want the crown. Bring the crown over. It is all very gloopy with the oil. I wonder if it would just be enough if I don't have to put the coconut oil. Hi, ma'am. How are you? I know you're busy out and about doing all the things, getting ready for Thanksgiving. If you're driving, be careful. All right, let's try. It's super oily, guys. I think it'll be okay without the addition of the coconut oil. I mean, but for new cutters, guys, you have to really, or else it sticks and it won't come out. Hi, Lulu, how are you? Hey, Penny. Yes, Mary, so yummy. So where did I leave off? So turkey, mashed potatoes with my secret ingredient, the Burson garlic cheese. I put that whole brick of cheese in there, guys. Sour cream, butter, salt, and pepper. Green beans, corn, 2 different kinds of cranberry sauce, dressing. I don't do stuffing. I don't stuff my bird. The only thing I put inside my bird is I like to put like celery sticks and an apple, a whole apple. I feel like it keeps it moist and gives nice flavor. And then I throw some rosemary sprigs up in there. I have fresh from my garden. Ma'am, you would be so proud of me. I still have my rosemary going outside, so I will go outside and pick some fresh rosemary. Put it in my turkey. Stopped at the post office. Oh, 5-minute drive, nice. Macaroni salad. I always make a macaroni salad. Dressing. Sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. My husband doesn't. I love sweet potatoes. All right, let's bring our guy back over. And we're just gonna layer the crown right along where that crown needs to go. Right along that line. We're gonna push it down really good, finger press it down so it sticks. So cute, you guys. This is so cute. And then on Saturday, there's a little bubble. Oh my gosh, it's making me so mad. Can you guys see it? It's right there. I'm gonna try to very carefully pop it. Oh, that makes me so sad. Okay. All right, well. Oh, you know what? I skipped a step. I wanted to use this impression plate on that. And that would have alleviated, if I had a bubble, that would have fixed it. I wanted to use this impression plate on that part of the crown, and I didn't. All right, we'll use it on the bottom of the crown instead. We'll just pivot, no worries. So for Saturday, my marching orders are, my son asked me to bring my macaroni salad because he loves it. It's his favorite. The 2 different kinds of cranberry sauce. So I'll bring both cranberry sauces. I'm probably gonna make a homemade bread. My daughter-in-law likes this challah bread I make, so I'll probably make that. We'll probably bring a bottle of wine and a bottle of whiskey. And then we're also celebrating his birthday. And he likes cheesecake, so I'm gonna bring cheesecake. All the things, guys, all the things. And then they're not eating till later. We're gonna go in the morning. So I'm gonna do a big Thanksgiving charcuterie board with all the yummy stuff. All the yummy stuff. All right, I feel like I wanna do the brim of his hat in blue. So a big charcuterie board, guys, with the meats and the cheeses and chocolate, candies and blueberries and strawberries and, you know, all the things, guys, all the things. All the charcuterie things. All right, give this a quick little condition. You know what? I probably could end up putting glitter on the top of his crown. since I forgot to use the impression plate. See, I get talking, guys, and then I get sidetracked. I get talking, and then I get sidetracked. All right. What about you guys? What is your favorite dish to make for Thanksgiving? What is your favorite? All right, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. And if it doesn't work, we'll just skip it. We will just skip it. Press it in. It's really oily, so it should work. Should is the operative word. My hands are so oily. I can't touch anything. Hi, Ginger. How are you? All right. It worked. It worked. Yo, it worked. Look how pretty. So pretty. All right, so is all impression plated up. Then I'll come in with my brim cookie cutter for our sweet little Nutcrackers crown. And we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut it out. Cut it out. Spent $500 at the store. It's stuff for breakfast, dinners. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, your son's coming home. Yeah. Yep, when the kids are at home, they eat you out of house and home. I remember those days. I had 2 boys, and for years there, when they were in middle school and high school and college, oh my God, my grocery bills were like that every week. It's crazy. But now it's just me and Grandpa, so, and it still amazes me, because, I mean, I go to the grocery store, and he'll say, well, how much was it? And I'll tell him, oh, it was $150. Oh, it was $125. Oh, it was $130. It's like, how do we spend so much on groceries? And guys, it's not like I'm buying like filet mignon or something every week. I mean, it's just, groceries are just so expensive. This will be cute, guys, because it made the little hole impressions, and I will sink either rhinestones or foam beads into the little holes that the impression plate made. See, it came out cute. That'll be cute for the brim, okay? Cute for our little Nutcracker. Yes, Tisha, yes, fresh cranberry sauce. That's kind of, that recipe I just told you all about, that's kind of like, I don't want to say it's my favorite thing, but it's one of my favorite things because it's so unique and different and real citrusy from the oranges. And it's just so yummy. It's just so, so yummy. All right, let's bring our cutie patootie back over again. These are all the major pieces, and the corners are kind of rounded and pointed out a little, and I'm finger pressing them to make them a little bit more exaggerated. All right, and again, I don't want to put it down until I'm sure, because once it's stuck down, you're kind of stuck. All right, that looks good, guys. That looks good. Oh my goodness, what a cutie patootie this is gonna be. Finger pressing that blue onto the pink. Look at him. He's coming so cute. So cute. All right, so next let's go ahead and work on his face. And then we can start doing a little bit of the embellishing. Maureen, as much today if I can. Stovetop stuffing, homemade. Fell over. Right. Maureen, I love the dressing from scratch too. I do dressing because we don't stuff our bird. So I do, it's stuffing, guys, but you're supposed to call it dressing. Right, Jan? So cute. Dressing if you don't stuff it in your bird. In there, I've never stuffed it in my bird. My mom used to back in the day, but I just don't. All right, so let's bring these other facial pieces over. Let's do his eyebrows. I pre-cut them with the cookie cutter, guys. And we're just gonna give them a quick zhuzh, a few little zhuzhes with the pokey tool to make them look like hair. I forgot what I was talking about. What was I just? Thank you, Cheryl. And his little eyebrows are small, so I'm not gonna get carried away with the zhuzhing. When I make my eyebrows from scratch, guys, I make them much bushier. I guess it all depends on the size of your nutcracker too. All right, that looks good. So let's bring him back over. See what I was saying though? You kind of have to build the base of him first, and then that'll give you your placement for your eyes and facial features. So we will put an eyebrow right there, and we will put an eyebrow right there. Oh my goodness, you guys, so cute. He's so cute, he's so cute. I love him that he's Candyland. All right, so let's bring out his little beard next. Let's do the beard next. This is his little beard. And I love it that it truly is like a, no, you know what? Let's wait on the beard. Let's figure out his eyes. All right, so there were cookie cutters. You stuff your bird? Yeah. Oh, so that's what I was saying. After this, I'm going to sit down and make my menu and go through my pantry and see what I need, what I have already, what I need, make my list. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get all the things that I need. And Wednesday I will start doing the make ahead stuff. Oh, the post office is here bringing me something. The cookie cutter set came with cutters for the eyes. You know, the traditional Nutcrackers eyes. They kind of scare me a little. I don't like those eyes. These are gonna be too big. Oh! It actually looks like something from Juliana. Did I order something else from her? I think these are gonna be cute, and I use these on my Nutcrackers a lot, guys. Like, let me bring this guy over. These are the eyes you guys see me use all the time on my Nutcrackers. The little, like, roundish kind of eyes. See how I use the French vanilla for his face, the roundish eyes. Look at the cake pop Nutcracker up there, the same roundish eyes, okay? Those are the ones I like to use. Just personal preference, guys, just personal preference. But we're gonna use these. These I think are too big. These might be too big. Or not. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. I like big eyes on my characters too. No, I think those will be good, guys. We'll use those. I think they're the size up from the 1/2 inch, because this was the 1/2 inch ones, and that's the next size up. So whatever that one is, 3/4 maybe. All right, so I'm gonna come in with my ball tool. You guys know the drill. Make little indentations where I want to put the eyes. One's gonna go there, one's gonna go there. This is so stinking cute, guys. I feel like I'm probably gonna put a hook on it and then hang it on a tree, or hang it somewhere maybe. All right, let me come in with a tiny little drop of the super glue. Who has a Nutcrackers set, cookie cutter set? If you have a whole set with the body, like see my 3D prints has a whole Nutcracker set with the body and the face and all. You can do this with just the face. If you didn't want to do the whole body, you can do this situation with just the face. All right, so I'm gonna come in carefully with my eyes, get their placement. He's super careful. Kind of, once you let it go, you're kind of committed. You're kind of committed, guys. Come over here with the other eye. So cute. And normally I kind of would put my eyes closer together, but this guy has a big nutcracker nose. Uh-oh. Sometimes it's easier just to use your hands instead of tweezers. Those look good. With my ball tool, push them down. So normally I would have my eyes closer together, the eyebrows and the eyes closer together. But because this guy has the rectangular nutcracker looking nose, I kind of spaced them out a little bit. He's cute, but he looks a little weird without his nose. So cute, right, Jan? So cute. All right, so next, I feel the next thing I need to do is the beard. Actually, no. You guys know I don't like to shade on wet clay. It's just one of my pet peeves. I like to let it dry a little. But in order to shade this, before we put his nose and beard and mustache on, you kind of have to do it now. You have to do it now. So let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm going to go light at first. Because it is wet clay. It is wet clay. And I don't want it looking cuckoo clown looking. I want it looking sweet. I will hold it up and show you. You guys know I love a rosy cheek. I love big rosy cheeks on my characters. I like big rosy cheeks. So I kind of just keep going over it until I achieve the right shading. Oh my goodness, look at how he's so cute. He's so cute. All right, so now let's do his beard. And then the mustache fits right into the beard. So I'm gonna come back in with my pokey tool, you know, fancy term. A little bit of water on my finger. Put a little bit of water on top of his little beard. And again, we're gonna do just like we did for the hair, and you just gotta commit, guys. Just do it. Just don't go slow. Drag it through. Don't be afraid. Just like Shelby tells me with the eyeliner with the eyes that I still can't do, just commit. You don't wanna go slow, because that's when you'll get, it'll stick in your clay and you'll get drag marks. So just commit, just do it. And you got the little beard. I'm gonna come back in with, you guys, we're almost done. Just a little bit of water on my brush, just to wet the surface of that clay. So when we come back in with this new piece of clay on top of this previously added piece, it'll bite and stick. All right, little beard. Finger press it all in. Make sure all your lines match up as best as you can. Super cute. He's got such a sweet little face. Shannon, you want to make a nutcracker head? If you're not in Juliana's group, I had just mentioned, I do have a full nutcracker cookie cutter that cuts out the entire whole, separate little pieces like this, but his head, his body, his arms, and his legs. And it's from See My 3D Prints. So if you're not in Juliana's group and can't get your hands on this cutter and can't find what you're looking for on Etsy or Amazon, you can go to See My 3D Prints and get the whole Nutcracker set. Thank you, Darlene. Cake Pop. Yeah. Cake Pop Nutcracker. Super cute. All right. And then the mustache is little, so I'm not going to go crazy with the hairlines. Just a few. Just to give it some texture. Just to give it some texture. Okay. That looks cute. And then it's just going to fit right in. And because I don't want to take any water to my Nutcracker face, I'm going to put a little water. You could do glue, guys, but I mean, water does the trick too. You just have to be very careful. Don't stick it down until you're sure with your placement. All right. So it's just gonna lay right on top of that beard. Right in there like that. Oh my lordy bee, guys. This is the cutest little fella in the whole. You're gonna make the Cake Pop one, Shannon? I love it so much. All right, let's do his nose next. We are getting on it. And his nose I want to do in the French vanilla, because that's what we did his face in. So we're gonna pull out a little bit of clay. You guys hanging in there with me? All we have left to do is embellish him, and you can embellish your little Nutcrackers any way you want. You can use glitter, diamond dust, rhinestones, Candyland foam beads. I pulled out a few things, some gumdrops, some gems, all of the things, guys, all of the things. You could go crazy. All right, and I have my 1/4-inch guides on my roller. And that assures that I will be leaving all of these pieces pretty thick, guys. This is oiled. I am gonna put my finger in this coconut oil because it's a small piece and I don't want it to stick. You're gonna try it, Shannon? You have to send me a picture when you're done. I don't want it to stick. I don't want it to stick, you guys. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you. It's fun. I love using cookie cutter sets like this that are kind of like puzzles and building them up like a puzzle. I love doing puzzles, you guys. I'm so looking forward to, I'm gonna do the same this year like I did last year. I'm gonna take the week between Christmas and New Year's off from all the groups that I share in and all of the things, guys. And I'm gonna pull out some puzzles and I'm just gonna recharge, rest and relax and do some puzzles. I may come on, I may not, but I'm not formally committing to anything. I'm just taking some time off to recharge. All right, so here's his little nose. Let's put his little nose on his face. Then that is, no, there's one more piece. There's a little fleur-de-lis piece that goes on top of his crown. Oh my goodness. Do I want to put that nose or do I want to put, I'm so used to putting the little round button noses on my, I guess we'll put this because it's something a little bit different. And Juliana kind of put it at an angle, so that's how I'm gonna do mine. That's how I'll do mine, guys. Teacher said do it like that, so I'm gonna do it like that. Oh, he's cute! He's cute! Look at his little rosy cheeks. And see why I had to do his rosy cheeks before I put the other pieces on, guys? You kind of had to. There's this little fleur-de-lis piece that goes on top of his crown. So we can do that. Trying to decide what color I want it in. I think I want it in a completely different color. Let's grab some peach taffy. Let's roll some out really quick. How am I on time? 7 minutes. I think we got this, you guys. I think we got this. So roll some of this out. Cut the fleur-de-lis piece out. He's super cute. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you. I love Nutcrackers. The cute ones though, guys, not the scary ones. I think that's why I like doing the little button noses on mine, because I feel like that gives them a cute face. It's just like back in the day when everyone was doing the gnomes, and I didn't like gnomes because they were scary. But when they started coming out with the cute gnomes, I got on board. I got on the gnome train, guys. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. There's a little something in there, I think from the manufacturing, the printing. It's a little string of something. And I don't want it to go in my clay. All right, let's cut this out. Pull it away. You guys with me? Hang it in there. He is very cute. He will be available, so if anyone loves them and doesn't want to make one of your own, reach out to me in a private message, and he would love to come live at your house. That's gonna be cute in the peach, guys. Smooth down all the raggedy edges. Then I'm gonna let this dry. I'll embellish it a little, and then I'm gonna come in with some of my sweet glitters. Popping off the top of my head right now, Unicorn Candy Fizz, Lime Margarita. We'll add some sweet glitters to him. All right, let's put his little fleur-de-lis on his crown. Let's put it right there. Oh, he's so cute, you guys. So cute. So cute. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm pretending it's pajamas. It is a sweatshirt, but we're calling it pajamas because Lydia said wear pajamas today. So I'm pretending it's pajamas. All right, I pulled out some bubble gum. We're going to roll some balls. You know what? I probably should pull my little thingy majiggy over so they're the same size. Let's do that. Let's pretend we're professional, guys. Let's pretend we're professional. It's the 25 millimeter. Thank you, Maricela. All right, 25 millimeter. I think that's probably gonna be the good size. Oh, so cute, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's do 2 more. 4 minutes. Oh my goodness. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Ah! So cute. I'm going to put some of my Candyland foam beads in the little holes that the impression plate made. Oh my goodness, Lordy B, so cute. So stinking cute. So cute. All right. 25 millimeters. This is from Temu, guys. A lot of people ask me, where did you get your little measuring thing? It's from Temu. This particular pink one is from Temu. The only thing I don't like, it's in millimeters and not like teaspoons, tablespoons. And you guys, I don't do math, so I just have to roll with it. All right, because we did that green so long ago, I'm gonna put a little bit of water because I feel like those didn't stick good for me at first. Oh, so cute. I can hardly stand it, guys. This came out really adorable. I love it. All right. So these are from my shop. I have some jewels from my shop, and I thought I would put a jewel at the very tippy top of his crown. This one, this pear-shaped one. So let me come in with some super glue and just lay it down on that green clay, and we'll add the jewel. And is vase still on here? Say it with me, class. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it. And then I am gonna come into all these little indentations and add some, I thought I would do some Candyland foam beads. These are from my shop, guys. It's an assorted pack with all different colors, jewels. We can either do the Candyland foam beads or gumdrops. I thought these would look so cute, the Candyland foam beads. I feel like they would look so cute in all the little indentations that the impression mat made. So, twinkle lights. Where did I get my twinkle lights? What twinkle lights? Maricela, the big candelabra ones that I just put on my big tree. That's the only twinkle lights I have. I got them from Hobby Lobby. Right. I'm just gonna put a drop of glue in each of the little, I'm gonna run out of time. I'm so sad. But I'm gonna add just a few of them so you guys can see what it's gonna look like. Little piece of glue, little glue. Wipe it out. All right, so then I'm just gonna come in with some of these Candyland foam beads from Paper Sweeties and add them into the little holes. And I'll just alternate the colors. I'll do a pink one. Oh, so cute, you guys, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. Do a purple one. It's 3 o'clock. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I will take a picture of this when I finish it and post it on my page so you guys can see how it turned out. There he is, guys. There he is, our Nutcracker Candyland head. I'm gonna put, after it dries, I'll put a hook on it and I'll hang it. He's adorable. I love him so much. All right, guys, thank you so much. We are going to, is Lydia on here? Who's on after me? Let me pull up the graphic. It's at the top of my page. I should have checked that before I hit the go live button. Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out with me. And thank you for everyone who has refollowed me after Facebook is taking away your followers. 4 o'clock is 3 o'clock. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock. Glitzy Yaya and Playfully Playful Art and Glitzy Yaya is hosting. So we'll head over to her page, guys. See what those ladies have in store for us. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all so much. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will be live again next Monday for Pink Frosting Divas. Until then, guys, be sweet. Love you all. Bye.